Hi guys, welcome to Quarantine Cooking.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-cha-cha. So this is me looking really cute. We're going down. Pow! There's our ingredients. Flour, oil, salt, water.
Just stir. Like this.
Now we're adding our ingredients. Dump that flour right in that mixer, baby. Just dump her. Hasta la vista, flour. Now, for some reason, I put all of my ingredients sitting on this cutting thing, and so now I have to dump my salt in by just dumping it off of the cutting board. Now we're gonna mix. Just let her mix in there. Time for the water. Oh shit, my water's just pouring right out of there. Nope, get it in the bowl. Woohoo, Maddie, you finally did something right, you chump. Now mix, just let her mix. Now we're just gonna, stick a little spatula in there. Don't break the mixing bowl. Just let her get in there real good. Perfect. Splash that oil, girl.
I'm just saying this is not good.
At this point, something's definitely not going right. So my mom's helping me squish and knead the dough because your homegirl Maddie is not figuring it out. Thanks, Mom. Shout out to you. Okay, so now you're just going to form your dough into a ball, get off the gross, nasty, dry flour. We don't want that in our tortilla. Ooh, look at you, a queen, a boss. I love you. You're fabulous. Now you're going to start kneading out your dough and layering it over so it gets more elastic.
This can't be the proper technique. Like a magic trick.
Every good burrito needs a potato, so stab that sucker like it's your cheating ex-boyfriend. We do this in order to stop it from exploding in the microwave, because my parents told me if I keep lighting fires at the house, they're going to ground me. Now walk it over and just pop open the microwave and toss it in there like it's already hot. This is my favorite part. Now close the door, slam it if you must. Now it's time to chop our veggies. So I have a yellow bell pepper here and it has a little baby in it. Sad. But we're going to eat it anyways because you got to do what you got to do. Now, take out the white part inside of it. I don't really know what it's called. It doesn't really matter, but just get like maybe the rind. I don't know. Whatever. Chop it into some thin strips. I used just a very little bit of bell pepper in this, just probably not even a quarter because I was just making food for myself. So whatever you do is up to you. I cut it in 4 little strips, and then I chopped it up all together. I know I'm not using the proper technique here. That's okay. I didn't cut off any fingers, and that's what I like to hear. The end goal is just not to bleed, you know? Finish chopping up your pepper. It's beautiful. It's yellow. We're ready for dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Gorgeous. Now I've got 1 mushroom. Like I said before, I'm cooking for myself. I don't need to add a lot of this. I'm only using 1 egg. So just slice up your mushroom. You can cut it as small as you like. I cut it up pretty small because I wanted it to cook down really well in with my eggs. So I would say I cubed it, I guess. Pretty much cubed. Do that again. Try not to cut yourself. The end goal is to come out of it unscathed. Does that happen every time? No, definitely not. Now break up your mushrooms. That way you can separate them and look at that gorgeous plate of veggies. Or bag. All right, now you're going to get your egg. Cute, adorable, and ready to crack. Crack that sucker into a bowl. That way you can whisk it separately just to make sure that it's good to use. Now, I don't want to call any names, but look at that baller right there. Should I join the CUC basketball team? Now the egg's all whipped up. Okay, so we're cutting our potato. To be honest, guys, earlier I forgot the potato because here's a fun story. I cooked all of the veggies and made my complete mix with my eggs. And then I realized when I was transferring some of the stuff onto my computer that I deleted that video. So I noticed right after I deleted it and I hadn't completed like putting together completely my whole burrito. So it wasn't too late to remake it. So I had to completely remake the filling. And it wasn't completely awful, but like, I was so sad because I was like, I worked so hard. I spent like 12 minutes cooking this and recording it and it's gone, but, who cares? You know, whatevs. So now I am adding the chorizo. All my veggies are in and cooked. That is vegan chorizo. I was a vegetarian for a while, so I had it left over in the fridge for when I was not eating meat. So we just stir it all up, get it cooked down, and then it is time to add our eggs. So just dump your eggs right in there. Mix it all up with everything. I left my veggies kind of separate from my eggs and chorizo, just because I still wanted to be able to like really taste the veggies, and I was afraid if I mix it all up because the chorizo has kind of a strong taste that it would shadow it. Now I am pulling out my tortilla dough and getting it ready. Just stretching it out. It's been sitting for about 15 minutes and I'm just pulling it and getting it ready to roll it with the rolling pin. Roll it out as large as you want, as big as you want your tortilla to be. And then pick it up and put it in a pan. See, just for a relation to how big it is, that's how big it is compared to my head. Put it on your pan, cook on both sides until it's brown and puffy and puffing up a little bit. And now time to top it. So I have this avocado salsa. It was honestly kind of not what I wanted, but with quarantine cooking, I was just trying to use what I had in my house. And so this avocado salsa, I don't know that I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It tastes very peppery, like as in like bell peppery. But we didn't have any fresh avocado, so I put this in there, and it was actually really good once it was mixed with everything else. By itself with chips and salsa, I don't know. So here I am filling my burrito, kind of doubting myself at this point, wondering if it's all gonna fit. And we'll just have to see whether or not it does, you know. And you know, cooking's a messy mess. We deal with it, we live with it, wipe your hands off, and keep going. So I think that's it. Oh, wait, hot Cheetos. This is a hot Cheeto burrito. So gonna put a couple of those in there. Let me tell you, it adds some great crunch, a little bit of spice. You don't even need hot sauce if you don't have any. Once you put those in, and now you're just gonna fold and roll. So just fold it. I watched a burrito making video before, not before this, but just before this. And so that's where I got my burrito rolling skills. And honestly, I rolled it very well to what I thought would happen. Just call me the burrito rolling queen. Look at that perfectly rolled burrito. Maddie, you rock, girl. You rock.
Okay. Good fucking burrito.